Hey guys, we're here for another Smash Unbox, okay? Now I know we have our Asus TUF laptop this time around. I want to share with you this newly built mid-range gaming rig, which is using Asus motherboard, which is the B40M Pro for gaming, alright? Okay, let me show it to you, alright? Visually, let's check it first. Okay, we're actually gonna be mentioning here what are the specs that we're using. Okay, so what we're using here is Ryzen 5 2600 processor, okay, which is a 6-core CPU and could run as max as 3.9 gigahertz. Okay. Next is we have our motherboard. Okay, our motherboard there is actually, you see that guys, is a TUF Gaming Pro B. That is a B450M motherboard. Nice. I think you can already see that our RAM is actually Asus as well. It's a T-Force Delta at 3200 megahertz. And those are 2 gigs, so we have a total of 16 gig here as RAM for this desktop. Okay, and of course our GPU, this big one here, our GPU is a Sapphire Pulse RX 570, and that's a 4 GB GPU. Okay, you see some dancing lights there, right? Our case is actually quite cheap, but it's very good. This is an InPlay Meteor 2, and coupled with this very important part here, which is our power supply unit, which is a Zalman 700 watts bronze, okay, which is actually bigger than usual, guys. This is taking up about 3/4 or could be even more of the actual case below. Okay, for our fan, that's a PC Cooler Halo RGB, which is compatible with the motherboard, so you can use your Aura Sync or your Armor Crate to do the settings for the RGB lights. That's very good. And the rear fan is 120 millimeter white glow, just simple white glow. All right, you can see that. It's fascinating, guys. Even the RAM now is able to give you an RGB as well as the motherboard, okay, just for aesthetics. Okay, right now I'm gonna show you how does it look at the back. It's a bit tight here, so that's the TUF Gaming motherboard slots. Of course, it has built-in video card and some USB slots there, and our Sapphire. Okay, this is our Sapphire 4 gig RAM video card. It has no, by the way guys, no more VGA. Okay, you only have HDMI and display port, and that is actually a DVI port, right? And the power supply has its own switch, hard switch. Okay, now this is quite new. It's newly built with the help of my friends. Were able to build this one. This out of the market, it can cost you about, almost, you have to at least budget like 40,000 to get here, because we're just talking about the CPU. We don't have any monitor yet. Okay, we don't have that yet factor into the cost. Right, let's take a look at the CPU as well as the motherboard closely. It's an AMD. By the way, it's my first time to use an AMD processor. I do have an Asus TUF laptop, I think you know that, and that's using Intel, so that's going to be a good comparison between the two. But I can tell you, having a desktop rig is definitely more upgradable and powerful compared to laptops. Okay, well, unless you're talking about rogue high level or Alienware, which we don't have here, but this one is something that I can say will outperform my Asus FX GT laptop. Okay, so I'm gonna make another video to show you what are the parts and what are the main features of that, as well as the performance moving forward. Okay, so thank you guys. This is another Smash Unbox. Please stay safe And see you again in the next video.